Hey Abby's, how's it going? This is donaber here as we chop through this thing here. Welcome to Tekkit with donaber1 kurjakk, and today we're going to be working on more nuclear stuff. But to do the nuclear stuff, we had to do a lot of resource hunting, and when we left you last, we were talking about the destruction catalyst and divining rods. Is that right?
Yes.
Divining rods?
Yes.
So I am going to show you a neat little trick. Take our alchemy bag, and
Ooh. You're gonna need this.
What?
If you're doing what I think you're gonna do, you're
I
gonna
have
need
all
this.
that stuff.
You don't have your client start. Derp.
I don't want my client start. I don't
That's
even know
what
how to use
powers
it. As you can tell, I kind of messed up in here.
No, all you do is you just put it in your inventory. It powers your destruction catalyst.
We're gonna do it right here. Hopefully there's nothing important on this thing. Okay, so here's my alchemy bag, and to access it I have to right click, and if you'll notice, redstone, divining rod, and destruction catalyst. Kurjakk was nice enough to make me one of these, so I'll put it right here. I don't need this. I'm gonna keep this in my quick pad. Need a divining rod. Now, you need fuel for your destruction catalyst, and I believe for your divining rod too, right?
Yes.
So that fuel is actually this redstone.
Or the client start that
Conventionally,
just
it would
popped
be
into
this
it.
redstone. But he's right, the client star can be used for the fuel now. If you'll notice, let's put this back in the alchemy bag, and we'll just use it this way. So to use this, you just walk up to whichever direction. I think you can even shortcut it by pushing shift. You can make it shorter destruction, right?
I think so.
So I'm gonna hit shift. Nope, still does it. Oh, I should have checked, because that's not okay.
That's okay. Now you can check. You can show them the differences by using it on like this and this and this.
Yeah, huh? Okay, so the divining rod, it shows your EMC value. So, like for instance, there's stone, and I think the EMC value of stone is like 1, or is it 3?
Oh, it's 1.
It's 1. Okay, so you can see this thing is reaching 16 blocks. Is it 16 blocks? Yeah, 16 blocks in, and
By
it's
3 by 3.
By 3 by 3, and it's seeing there's nothing there. So I'm not going to use the destruction catalyst here, because I'm just going to end up finding nothing. So if I go here, 256 I think is like coal, yeah. And if you'll notice, uranium is 4,000, and gold I think is 2,000. So if you find it within that 16 block, make sure when you're using your destruction catalyst, which one can you move around? The divining rod or the destruction catalyst as far as depth? It's the destruction catalyst. No. It's the divining rod.
Yeah, it's a divining rod.
Okay,
Destruction catalyst is always 16.
To do that, you push G, right? Yeah. See, now it's at 3, now it's at 16. So now it's going mid-range. It'll go 16 deep. It'll search 16, so that way when I hit it with the destruction catalyst, it'll only go 16. So they're searching both the same way. So let's say I want to do what's in here? Nothing. What's here? 4,000. And then redstone has what? 320? Oh, there's nothing here. You know what? I'm just going to do it right where the gold is. Okay, so whammo, and it spits out that little bunches all of the stuff that it just deleted or just mined for us, and puts it into this little cube thing, or this little circle thing inside of a cube orb game. And you get it all in your inventory. Now I cheat. I open up my alchemy bag, and I just put it all in the alchemy bag. I don't even mess with my own inventory. I put all the good stuff here at the bottom, so I can sort and know what I got quicker. You know, I know what I have quicker. And it looks like it is using it. I've been messing with the destruction catalyst, and it used to be at 34,000 EMC, now it's at 31, so it is working. And I like to, what are you doing, eating crackers?
Maybe.
You loud person, you.
That's me.
I should have done the destruction.
Divining rod?
The destruction catalyst. The divining rod first before I did this. So in this one we can see we got all of this stuff. Maybe I should just put some
iron, nickelite, tin, redstone.
Yeah.
Silver.
Getting hit on the arm by Carter, so if the mouse spazzes, it's Carter's chair hitting my arm.
Go Carter, go.
Hey, don't be so mean.
What, I'm telling Carter to hit you.
Yeah. Jerk. Kurjakk the jerky.
Don't make me change your nickname again.
Nothing. Dude, this tunnel has nothing. I'm just gonna blow it up. Yoink. Coal. What do we get? Coal. Okay, so no, you guys get the point. It's really all. I mean, I wanted to kind of find some diamond or something with you guys. Whoa, 16,000. That's tungsten.
That's tungsten.
Yep, that's tungsten. And still on the floor. So there's our tungsten. That's 2 diamonds. So what's this on the floor over here? Diamond. Oh my gosh.
There you go, dude.
All right, so what? I got my recharge shovel. Yoink. Win. All right, we're done. I'm leaving. Let's go back upstairs. I got what I wanted.
How much did you find?
8.
8?
Yep, 8.
Nice.
Okay, so.
I picked up your tungsten, by the way.
Cool beans.
All 1 of them.
I have 1 in my inventory too. So we got 2 out of that. And I'll take the uranium. I think that's pretty much explains the 2. The reason I was so hesitant in trying to understand the divining rod is because I didn't understand what that huge number is of what it was giving you. I think the smaller ones do a smaller distance. Is that what it is?
Well, what it is a small range does 3 by 3 by 3. So it'll find the highest, the medium, and the lowest value EMC in that little area.
Okay. So I'm gonna put this stuff in here. Oh, my sounds are messed up. Are we lagging?
No, why?
That's alright. Abby's won't have to deal with that because I'm gonna speed it up in their recording. That's another thing I do with the recording software. Kurjakk and I were talking about recording software just a minute ago, and oh, my client star's halfway used up. I don't want to use my client store anymore. I want to use Redstone.
With our 61 tungsten.
62.
62 now, yeah.
Kurjakk and I were just talking about the recordings because I'm telling them that each time we do our recording for Tekkit, it's like 50 gigs. It's ridiculously huge. Because before, I was using a different resolution. Well, not resolution, but format type. And as you can tell right now, this, as you're watching this, the quality is HD. It's like you're basically looking at what I see as far as quality goes. Whereas before, the format I was using was a little bit less, and they were only coming out at like 4 gigs of recording size. Well, this specific one is coming out larger, and Kurjakk made the point of it's probably because the audio that in the audio that I have, it doesn't come out as just 1 audio stream. It comes out as 5 audio streams. So I can actually manipulate quite a bit when it comes to the audio, and I usually do because I don't want you guys to have to listen to like just now hearing that box close, just now hearing the box open, just now hearing it close. But for you, it's going to be closing and opening when it's supposed to be when you see it, where for me it's not. What was I doing?
I don't know what you're doing.
I was gonna open up this alchemy bag and put this stuff away.
We're making nuclear stuff. That's what we're doing.
Put this stuff away. I can't believe the client star is already at 27,000.
Well, that's what it does. You're using that EMC to power your devices. That's what it's made to do. That way you don't have to carry around 3 stacks of redstone. You can carry 1 client star. It only takes up 1 inventory space.
That's a very good point, actually. I like that. That's good. That's a very good point.
And as we get further along into this, we can create the higher powered client stars, which hold more EMC and last longer.
Yeah, I've seen those. They look more like CD discs or something, like DVDs.
Yeah. Like the client star Omega, which takes like 25 million EMC to create.
Yeah. Oh well.
It's the equivalent of like 3,000 diamonds.
Okay, so you guys, I created something in here. This is I don't even remember what it's called. It's like this is a workbench. This is a charging table. or charging bench, and basically we're making, or I'm making energy crystals. But what the energy crystal is, and the reason I'm doing this is because we're actually making the, with the nuclear reactor, we need some kind of way to pull the charge off the nuclear reactor and then convert it and turn it into something that these generators, or these actual, we probably won't even use generators, they'll just get wired, these will all just get wired in the nuclear reactor. They need the power to be converted, so we have to use what's called the MFSU. Let me show, well, I keep hitting the wrong one. Okay. MFSU. And this is basically one huge battery. But to build this thing, it's ridiculous. I mean, so I need 4 energy crystals, and these energy crystals are awesome because when we were using the furnace here, see how this is an induction furnace, so it has to spin up first. It uses the power from the generator to spin up. It has no coal coke in it. Now it does. It uses the generator to spin up its heat, and it starts to spit them out faster and faster and faster and faster. But you can actually put something here in this box, and so we'll put. I wanted to experiment, so I made these energy crystals. But just real quick, since we have plenty of diamond, one of the things to make an energy crystal, you actually have to use diamond. So we'll take this diamond, because the texture, you could tell it looks just like a diamond. And you need, we'll just use the whole stack. I think you actually have to surround the diamond with redstone. So you take your redstone, plop it in all the way around it, not like that, there we go. And you created your energy crystal. I'm making one extra one because it's good to have when you want to put them in there instead of having overclockers. That's basically all it is an overclocker. It plugs that thing full of power. So now we have 3 already. And you know what? I'll just put this in here to charge it. And we'll take. Oh wait, go back in there. We'll take these. It was charging that one, but that's okay. We'll swap these. I think it's dinner time.
Yeah, I just heard somebody yell.
I didn't know they were making dinner. So we actually needed 4, and if you could tell for the recipe for the MFSU, you need these weird Laprotron crystals, and the Laprotron crystal is an energy crystal with lapis lazuli and electric circuits. So this thing, it's massive, and even to make this thing, the MFE, I think which is the downgraded version of the MFU or MFSU, needs energy crystals. So it's so that's why we're making this energy crystal. That's why I made this little. I mean, this is a dinky setup. All it really is 3 steam engines with into what that is in the middle is a wooden pipe, let me just look it up. I think it's a wooden conductive pipe or something like that. Wooden conductive pipe, and then it goes into, I think, a gold conductive pipe, because it can't go wooden and then into this. It has to go wooden into gold. I don't know why. I truthfully have no idea why it has to do that, but it works. So and then it goes into the power from here, goes in through these tubing into this here. This converts the power and goes into the charging bench, and from there, wow, this recipe remote is really actually quite annoying. So and then from there it comes into here and gets charged, and we need all of them to be able to do it. But let me make the MF thingy. So to make this, we need energy crystals and gold cable and machine block. Oh, you moved them. Cool.
Yeah, now you got a bigger doorway. Unfortunately, it kind of messed up and going over here, but it's fine. Look, see, behind you.
Huh? What?
Come over to me.
Oh,
see.
That's all right. It's all right.
It derped it out a little bit, but whatever.
You know, that's funny because I was gonna make some kind of like secret entrance over there instead of it being in between here, but I didn't. I couldn't figure out what to do. I was gonna make some kind of secret entryway, and I said, you know what? I don't need to do that. Because if I were to gone the opposite direction, I was going to run into this stuff, and so I just...
Yeah, you would have hit my
left it open.
pipes, and then I would have been mad at you.
And I would have been happy because you were mad at me.